Today I'm going to be showing you guys the exact necessary steps and requirements you guys need to master the UEFN Fortnite map algorithm, just like this map here, which has amassed 50,000 players and has made $900,000 in just a span of 3 months. Because right here on screen I have a full Google documentation which fully explains exactly how to master the UEFN Fortnite map algorithm, which will in doing so allow you to make more money online with your Fortnite maps and allow you to get more players inside of your games. Because if you don't know how to master the UEFN algorithm, you're clearly not going to get high player counts like all of these maps here, which is why every single person who joins my Discord in the link in the description within the next 24 hours will get a free pre-made map that they can just repost at the palm of their fingertips and make thousands of dollars a month. So what are you seriously waiting for? Join the Discord in the link in the description, and without further ado, let's teach you guys the Fortnite map UEFN algorithm. Let's get right into it. Alrighty, so starting off with number 1, the Fortnite discovery system in UEFN. What exactly is it? The discovery system and algorithm is how Fortnite players find your map inside of the game. It's like the homepage of Fortnite Creative and UEFN. It's made up of rows and categories like epic picks, trending, new and upcoming, recently played, practice, combat, tycoon, etc. And I'll show you guys visual examples right now. So this game right here that's live at the time of the recording has 47,000 players and it's made $60,000 today. If we go look at the timeline here, we go into Fortnite GG. That's the website everybody uses. We can look here and it says discover, right? And we have build fighting, most engaging, popular, top rated, home bar. This is the one that you guys want to be focusing on, is because this is the one that drives the most players. If we look at who has the highest home bar, it's obviously Fortnite itself because they're trying to promote their new mode. But if we go to this one here, Pet Heroes Tycoon, 6,000 players 3 months ago. But if we go to the graph here, obviously it's made a lot of money. It's made $500,000. But if we go to the graph here and we zoom out, look how long it's been in the #1 Tycoon spot for, since April 10th. So for 10 days straight, it has been in the #1 spot in the Tycoon category. And this goes the same for most engaging, home bar, trending, and discover. It's seriously insane. So now going back to this one map here, 1v1 with every gun, we can see that it's made way over $6 million within literally just a span of 2 years at the time that we're making this video. The most important tab that you guys want to be keeping an eye for is trending and discover. So yes, right here, trending and discover. This is the exact tab that you guys want to be in. See, he was only in here for 4 hours and he made a grand total of $200,000 within just a span of 4 hours. Seriously insane. We can go to the trailer, we can watch what he's doing, but you can see he had a peak of 48,000 players and he made $200,000 in that time window. Crazy shit. Now for the second section, listen up. This is one of the most important parts for your Fortnite maps. This is how the algorithm decides what maps to show. The Fortnite map discovery algorithm system is based on a mix of user behavior and engagement metrics. The first important one is retention. Obviously the most important, which is this graph right here. Look at the player count, you can see the retention of the players. Look at the last month, this is the retention. And the reason why Fortnite wants this is because they want to bring in more people to their ecosystem. If more people are spending their time on Fortnite, they're obviously going to spend more money because they're more attracted to the game. So the whole ideology on why Fortnite's giving us so much money, right? 40% of their income, $250 million, is because they want you to bring people into the Fortnite ecosystem with your maps and have those players spend money. So a good retention rate you guys should aim for your maps and strive towards is aim for 25 to 40 minutes above, which means every time someone plays your map, they're spending 45 to 25 minutes inside of your map. And if people leave within 1 to 2 minutes, your map is seriously going to get buried and never ever do good again. If we go to the 1v1 genre here, watch this. We go to the 1v1 genre and we go through the pages here, and let's just go to page 100, page 50 of the 1v1 genre. Look at all of these maps with 0 players. And this is because nobody ever stayed onto their map. 4 months ago, they only had 4 players on their map. This happens to 99% of players, and it's because people aren't making addictive games, which is why throughout this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how and allow you guys to manipulate the Fortnite UEFN algorithm to make you guys more money online and allow you guys to get more players. Okay, so the second important metric that you guys need to be looking out for is the session count. How many plays per user, which pretty much means if we go on one of these popular games here, if we go to this map right here, Go Goated, which has billions of players, right? Out of those billions of players, for me, for example, or you guys watching this video, how many times have you played the map? Which is people coming back because they want reoccurring revenue. They want people reoccurring coming back to Fortnite, which in doing so makes them more money because they have the ideology that if people spend more time on Fortnite, they're going to spend more money. So going back to the drawing board here, returning viewers. Epic thinks that they like this. That is what they want to attract. This is the type of maps that you guys need to be making. With more players repeating and coming back to your maps, you're going to expect more discovery time inside of your maps, which is why Go Goated has made over tens of millions of dollars, and they're only in the respective tabs that they need to be. They don't need to be in all of these garbage tabs, right? Because these ones are the ones that actually strive towards bringing people back into the space, because people like Zone Wars maps. They like how intense it is. People like build fighting maps because of how intense it is. And fan favorites. People love fan favorited maps. If we go to the fan favorited section, these are all of the hundreds of maps that people have played because they actually enjoy. These are maps that are bringing people back into Fortnite just to play, which will make Fortnite more money because they're going to retain more players having coming back to their game. Third section, likes and favorite ratings. These are signals that help boost your map inside of the Fortnite algorithm and discovery. They're not as powerful as retention, but still important. The reason why most people think that they don't actually matter, which I will tell you why they actually do matter, because Epic is looking into it. They literally told us that the reason why they're not getting picked is because of their like and favorites. If we actually look here, we obviously know these games have lots of likes and favorites. If we go to the creator's actual page here, a wave, they have 68,000 favorites, right? Typical gamer has 1 million, but that's besides the point. But this is what people are looking at. They're only going to be looking at key metrics, right? Because an algorithm is an algorithm. They don't want to have employees that they're spending money on constantly just doing this for us. They want to have it automated down to a system that's effective for everyone, right? So that is the whole point of an algorithm. An algorithm is literally just steps and processes to better serve a person, company, or user. So that's exactly why he's in the fan favorites tab. It's from his likes and favorites, which is why that is super important and a key metric that you guys need to be looking out for. Okay, so number 4, concurrent users. If you have a lot of people playing at once, Epic Games is obviously going to push it out to more players because they're going to look at the back-end data and be like, yo, how did all these influxity of all of these players come in? Like, for example, the Super Pet, the video I made an exposing on this guy, he has millions and millions of followers. So as soon as he actually launches a map, he gets thousands and thousands of players because his maps are super popular. Like this game here, he literally just copied Go Goated and it's already made 7,000 players just today. So we just posted the game today, and it already has 7,000 players and he's already made $8,000. It's because he has millions of followers on his YouTube channel that he's using live streams to source his viewers into players inside of his maps. So that's a very, very smart tactic to get a lot of engagement, which is why Fortnite checks concurrent players to see how many people are playing your map to boost it into trending, home bar, trending and discover, all of that good stuff. 5th step, regional popularity. Fortnite tracks what players your region are from. For example, if you get 2,000 players in NA East, more people are going to be recommended to your map from the East Coast. The reason it's like this is because they want to best serve the country and continent that is playing your map, right? You wouldn't want Japanese people playing a United States game. That just doesn't really make any sense. People have different beliefs, and certain countries have certain ideologies on stuff that they respect. For example, Fortnite is banned in China, right? So if you're never going to see Chinese people playing Fortnite. That's not allowed, right? So that's exactly why that is a feature. That is why they have certain discovery systems, because people are on certain time zones in certain countries. Like in Japan, I'm pretty sure it's like right in the morning or it's late at night, right? So that is why there's respective time frames and categories for certain maps. Okay, so number 6, manual creation by Epic Games. If you guys head on into this link here, which will be in the link in the description, there's a full article on this, but this is essentially a form where you can actually submit your Fortnite maps to Epic Games to have them manually reviewed and chosen for the Fortnite Discovery. I've been on this countless times for my buddies, where I've been a creative director at their company for making maps, and I've had many maps hit the Fortnite Discovery and the Epic Picks rating because of the way that I form my words and sentences and the trailers that I have to make it super encapsulating and engaging and unique, which is why you guys should have trailers inside of your maps, which is why the second step of what they look for is visual, unique gameplay and fresh themes and seasonal events and no bugs and glitches, or you will be disqualified. Hope that makes sense. So now, the discovery rows and how to land in them. How does this actually happen? This is exactly how. Requirements and notes. You need good retention, trending growth, strong local players in your country and region, rapid rise in plays and good feedback. So you guys definitely need to be building personal brands. I'll link another video where it'll show you guys how to exactly master personal branding and advertising like I have, which is why you guys are watching this video. Epic Picks, seasonal rows, and new and up and coming. You guys need to be hitting these tabs and requirements to propel your map making journey forward. And these are common mistakes that ruin your Fortnite chances at discovery. Bad impression, slow intros, no objective clarity, buggy gameplay, low retention, confusing or boring or too hard, spamming updates, which resets map metrics and data, weak thumbnails and titles, publishing maps without testing them for real users first, which you guys could all join my Discord and link in the description to connect with millions of people that are all making thousands of dollars a month with their maps. So here's how to actually boost your maps into the discovery. Test retention, okay? What are the actual metrics that you're seeing inside of the maps? If we go back to the player count, what is your retention on your maps looking at? Only you can see this, okay? Use eye-catching thumbnails and titles that are stimulating and engaging. Drive traffic from these social media sources, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Discord. These are the key ones that you guys should be using. And of course, Instagram Reels. And encourage people to like and favorite your maps, just like Unchained, who has millions and millions of favorites on his maps and has millions of followers. And of course, update the map to improve the retention with the UI, the verse code, the mechanics, everything. And once it performs the best that it has, submit the game to Epic Picks, okay? This has been a full roadmap and a full guide and tutorial of how to actually master the UEFN and Fortnite discovery system. Thank you guys all so much for watching this video. It's been your boy Davey Davis. Make sure to join the Discord in the link in the description for the pre-made maps. I'll see you guys in the next video. Click the last video on the screen. Leave a like on this video. Let me know your comments for next tutorials in the next video. I'm out. Peace.